Hello everyone, and welcome back to Vintage Story. I think it's going to be pretty obvious if I say that today we will work on the house a little bit more. For example, we will build a new entrance to the cellar, as you can see. And here's the thing. As you can see, we will not get very far in the actual building of the house, because what I had in mind for this new house is going to be very time consuming to build. So yeah, let me just show you what I had in mind. And this is it. As you can see, this new wall will take quite a bit of chiseling, quite a bit of new materials, so yeah, it's going to be very time consuming to achieve. But if I say so myself, I think the end result will be well worth it. So anyways, let's not waste any time, let's get into it. And we're back. So yeah, we did leave things off in a little bit of a drunken state, so it might be a little bit better for us if I went to bed right now and woken up early in the morning when I am not so tipsy. Also, you might have noticed that since the last episode the character tends to put its arms against the face, because we have a blizzard going on and it's trying to shield our face against the wind. So anyways, I think it's going to be pretty obvious that today we are going to work on the house. And I have a couple of ideas that we can go for. I think the first thing that we will do is go out and dig up some blue clay, because I would like to use blue clay as a kind of an accent to the house. So for that we will need some shovels and we can get to work. Thankfully we have a pretty big deposit right next to the trader, so it's going to be fine. Also we have a vortex right there. So anyways, the deposit is right here. So if you don't mind, I will get to work. Okay, so now we have 4 stacks of blue clay. I will go ahead and turn these into bricks right away. So 4 stacks, that is going to be 1 stack of bricks as they are. And if you don't mind, I will go ahead and start firing them right away. I think these flower pots will have to move, unfortunately. So you guys come with me. Yeah, I think in here should be okay for now. Unfortunately, for this amount of bricks, we will need to make some room. So you guys cannot be here. Okay, next. I believe we can only have 12 bricks in one fire pit. One of them will be a little bit less than usual, but that's fine. Next, we will need some grass. Yeah, let's just use... Okay, I will try to hold some items in our hand so we are not blocking our view. So anyways, we need 10 units of grass in each of these pits. We had 6 pits, so we need 60 units of grass altogether. Okay, next, the sticks. I think this should be enough. Okay, lovely. Now, as for the actual fuel, I think the best way forward will be to use charcoal. I want to get this one done relatively quickly. and the best fuel for that is going to be charcoal. There we go, and now we just need to light them. And that is done. Okay, let me put away the coal, and we can get to work on the actual house. So, this is going to be a little bit interesting to say the least. First things first. The blocks that we have on the house are a little bit all over the place, basically. I want to make sure that we have as many of them in a relatively uniform state as possible. I think we are going to start with these railings. Or maybe not. Maybe we can just throw these out. Yeah, I think just for the sake of a relatively easy to oversee inventory, I will get rid of these. This is just debarred pine logs. This is not much of a loss. So, but these are precious because these have chalk stone attached to them, so we cannot really afford to waste these. I will put the hammer in our hand, and I think I will put the lantern here so we can see what we are doing. I think I will start with the roof before we do anything else. I think it's going to be better for us. Okay, so the house is now bold, so I think after I make sure that, yeah, we have some left over. Okay, so now we can get to work on the actual wall pieces. Basically, I am going to do this. I will empty out the toolbar, so we only have what we need. So put it in the 8x8x8, and we are going to take off the inner wooden blocks, basically, and then we are going to put them right back. This will ensure that the inner pieces are as clean as possible, basically. As you can see, they are a little bit all over the place. This one is thicker than this one and stuff like that. If we clean them up like this will ensure that they are pretty much uniform. That should make it a little bit easier to work with them. Okay, next we should be able to basically break all these wall pieces down at this point, at least on this side, and they will still not be the exact same, because if you notice, some of them are actually, this one is, the grain of the wood is vertical, but on this one is horizontal, so some of these will still not line up perfectly. But not much we can do about that, unfortunately. Even pieces that are supposed to be the exact same will still have trouble getting into the same stack. Unfortunately, the game has a bit of a trouble deciding which blocks are basically the same once they are chiseled. Unfortunately, it cannot be helped. So, for example, these blocks are technically the same, right down to the less minute detail, but unfortunately they still count as different kind of blocks. We cannot combine them. Not much we can do about that, unfortunately. Okay, I think it would be best if we made at least a couple trunks. Let me see. Yeah, we have some nails right here. If you don't mind, I will turn these into... first things first, let me empty out the inventory. Also, yeah, we are hungry. So these pine beams can go right here. And we can pick up some boards. Where are they? There you are. Yeah, I think 2 trunks should be enough, at least for now. Okay, so the boards can go right back. Let me just eat something because I don't want to listen to this. Thank you. Okay, so I think I will try to organize these blocks at least somewhat. So right now we are facing north. So I suppose this side of the house can go in this side of these chests. I will try to make sure that we organize them at least somewhat. Okay, and the roof tiles can go in here, I suppose. These maple logs, well, I don't know how much we will keep them around. I suppose they will be good for firewood or something like that. Oh, right. Also, if we break this side of the house down, we will have to put some fences in because we really need to protect the beehives from raccoons. Yeah, you know what? We already have the fences on us. Thankfully, we didn't end up using them, all of them, at least not all of them. So yeah, let's just make sure that we put in some protection for the bees. We really don't want raccoons to eat them. Okay. So next, the windows. Yeah, that can be a bit of a problem. If you check, the green is horizontal, this is vertical. I might end up completely rebuilding the... Yeah, I might have to do some rebuilding where I will replace the boards that have vertical grain. I want to make sure that the inside walls are as universal as possible. So anyways, let's pick these up. These are still coming from this side of the house, so they will have to go on this side of the chest. Yeah, this one can go away. How are the bricks? They are still firing. Yeah, I think this might take a little bit more time than I wanted to do in one episode. So I think this might be the first thing that we will skip in during the winter. Basically, this might take more than a couple episodes because the new size of the house will also make it necessary to go out and dig for chalk and stuff like that. So if it takes a very long time, I think I might end up cutting a lot of it. I guess we will see. These walls should be more or less the same, but I still want to be extra sure. Okay, so that side of the house, I suppose you will go on the top. And yeah, we ended up with a lot of different blocks, even though they supposed to be more or less the same. Unfortunately, this is what comes with a very experimental system, I suppose. As for the fireplace, I think for now we are just going to turn these blocks back into basically completely square blocks, and then we will see how to deal with them. Okay, so the house is now pretty much gone. How are the... Okay, they are still firing, I can see the glow. Well, it is still only 7 o'clock. Our body temperature is alright. Well, I suppose we can do a little bit of... First things first. Okay. We can have the torch in our hand, and that will prevent us from shielding our face. So we can see what we are doing. So I think I will put in a staircase going down into the cellar next. I want to make sure that we can build around that at least. So right now the cellar is... okay. I think I would like to keep the front door as it is, as it was basically. So I think it would make sense to line up the middle of that with the middle of the cellar. But in the future, I think I would like to keep this side of the house as it was. So we will need to push this side of the house out. Now, as for that, oh, and the bricks are done. Okay. So let's pick these up right now. Can you please give me some light right there? So let's pick up these bricks. $64. What do we need for the actual blocks? For that we will need some mortar, okay, and for that we will need slaked lime and sand. For slaked lime we need water and quick lime, and for quick lime I believe we need to cook it. Yes, we need to cook some lime. So first things first, we will need to crush some lime. There we go. 64 should be okay. Now, how do we cook it? In oven. Okay, thankfully we have an oven. I believe we just need to put it inside. Let me give it a try. So first things first, this is the first time we are going to use the oven. First we need to heat it up. So for that we want to put in some firewood. I think 4 should be okay. There we go, it is now lit and it will slowly start heating up. This basically heats up the oven and we will use the residual heat to do what we need to do. I think I will go to bed right now and we will do this in the morning. And good morning. It is 5:46 and I can just barely see a little bit of red light. I think it must be coming from the moon or something. I don't know. It's too early for sunrise. Not kind of eerie, if I'm honest. Anyways, so this one is 221. I think I will put in 2 more logs. Okay, it is now heating up once again. So what do we need for baking temperature? 825. Okay, so I suppose we will actually need to use some charcoal. Can I take it out? Yes, I can. I cannot put in charcoal, it seems. Is it really in the oven? I'm not 100% sure. It says bakes into in oven, into quicklime. But for that we will need to get up to temperature 825. Can we use peat maybe? I know I did it once before, but I don't remember exactly how. No, we cannot put in peat either. Well, I suppose we will just have to keep using firewood. Okay, fine. As for the rest of the mortar, we will also need some sand. So if you don't mind, I will go out and dig some up. Thankfully, we should have a lake right behind the house, which, if I remember correctly, should have a sandy lake bottom. So let me see, it should be here. That's low fertility soil, granite sand, perfect. Yeah, 20 should be okay. We really don't need all that much because I remember correctly, a single unit of sand will give us at least 8 units of mortar and we don't need all that much. So this should be enough. So how is the oven now? It's only 200 something, that's not enough. Quick climb. Can I just do it in the fire pit? So if I light some coal in this one, let's just use those bookcases, that's going to be fine as a start. Yeah, it says it will create quicklime, perfect. We just need to get it up to temperature. So yeah, these 2 bookcases will get us up to 600 degrees. After that we will put in some coal and that's going to be it. Okay, so I think I was overcomplicating things unnecessarily. Well, at least we now know better. just to be on the safe side, I think I will put in 4 pieces of coal. That should be plenty enough. Okay, so we have the sand, we have the quicklime cooking. Anything else we need for the mortar? So slaked lime, water, and quicklime. Yes, that's correct. That's it, 1 liter. And so we need, yeah, let's just put the water in the barrel right now. So this is where it will go. This one is done, and this guy is done as well. These guys are halfway done, so I suppose we can use the time to finish these guys. Sure, might as well. Okay, what's next? And there you are. Okay, that's going to be plenty enough. You can go right back there. Also, we don't need to keep the peat on us. This firewood, I suppose. Yeah, I will keep it here. Okay. So. Oh, wait, it's going this slowly? Okay. Never mind. Let's keep this one lit. Also, how much quicklime do we need for the slaked lime? Oh, okay. So 1 liter only. It will need 4 units of quicklime, but that will also give us 4 liters of slaked lime. Okay, so I think I will keep... Yeah, let's just put the coal back. So we don't need that much water in that barrel. Let's go with 10 liters for now. If all goes well, that should give us 40 liters of slaked lime. You know what? I think I will go with... I think I will take out 4 quicklime right away and do a single batch of 4 liters. And I will try to decide that might be enough. Let me just check. So we have 64 of these and we need 1 mortar for each of them. And we are going to make 8. So yeah, I think a single batch of quicklime will be enough. We don't need to overcomplicate it. Yeah, once this one is finished cooking, I will stop this. We only need 1 more. Okay, the rest can stop. We don't need that much. So, let me see. The crushed lime will go back in here, and that's it. So, if all goes well, this 4 lime should give us 4 liters of slaked lime. We just need to make sure that we only have a single liter in here of water. So there we go. We have 4 liters of slaked lime, and now we need Wait. Oh, there we go. 32 units of mortar. That is more than what we need. So we can turn all these bricks into a set of blue clay bricks. There we go, 32. That was a little bit more convoluted than I would like, but we got there in the end. So at this point we can put in the corner pieces for the house. But first things first, let's make sure that we don't carry stuff around that we don't need to carry. So I suppose you can go back there. The granite sand can be stored here, at least temporarily. That's going to be fine. Charcoal. And that should be okay. Okay, so previously the house was, I believe, 5 tiles wide. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we had the corner pieces here. I think we can extend the house by 2 tiles, at least on the in terms of wideness. So I think I will still have the this corner piece here. But if you remember, the whole reason that we are doing this is to raise the ceiling. So previously the house was 2 tiles high, then a floor tile, and then the attic. So I think we are going to have 3 tiles like this, and then a 4th one for the basically attic flooring. Okay, so as I have said, we will extend the house by 2 tiles, so it will have to go here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. I think I will start maybe on this side of the house. It's going to take a lot. We will definitely have to go out and dig up more chalk, because extending the house this much will definitely require extra wall pieces. So anyways, this can go back in the inventory. Let's start picking up the wall pieces. I would like to start using the wall pieces that are in a single stack, so we can free up some space in here. We will just basically put these in and we will rotate them. That's going to be fine. So let's see. I will pick up these fence posts and then we'll put in the walls. I also want to make sure that we are only using horizontally grained wall pieces. So this one, now this one is not going to be correct. If we allow it to rotate on the icon, you can see that the back of the block is actually the stump of the block, so that is not going to be good for us. This one is horizontal. This is not correct. This is all right. Good, 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 and this is not good. So I will try to place these where they are together. This is all right. Now the windows. How do we want the windows to go? I would like to have a decorative piece going up in the middle on the outside. So first things first, let's rotate these to be in the correct position. Okay, so as I said, we will have a decorative piece going through the middle. And I suppose, yeah, I think we can do it like this. We are going to have 2 tall windows here. Yeah, sure. Okay, let's keep on putting in the wall pieces. Okay, so far so good. I will put in one more set of wall pieces right next to these pillars, and I think we can get to work on the special thing that I've been planning for these walls. So yeah, this will do. 4 more here. There we go. And here's what I had in mind. We should still have some chalk pieces in the smithy, if I remember correctly. 23, right? Not here. Oh wait, that's an oak log. You can go back right there. We should still have some chalk. Okay, not 23, 27. That's even better. Okay, so what's next? Well, the next thing is that we are going to chisel out these corner pieces, and well, if you look at the pattern of these bricks, basically, I think you might see what I'm going for. So first things first, these are now chiseled, and then we are going to go for a 4x4. And I think I will make this a little bit recessed. Something like this. Next, we will add chalk to these blocks. Okay. And as you might have guessed, we are going to plug these holes with chalk. And there we go. This is what I had in mind for the corner pieces for the house, basically. I think it looks rather nice. Now, if you don't mind, I think I will go ahead and do it for the rest. And I will be back with you once it is actually done. Okay, so what do you think? In terms of corner pieces, I think this one looks rather nice. So yeah, I think we are going to finish building this side of the house. And I think I will pretty much cut the episode right there. And I will basically do the same thing for the other side, but it will be done off camera. It will take a very long time to finish everything. Now, as I have said, I would like to have a decorative piece going through the middle of this wall, basically. For that, instead of adding chalk pieces, we are going to add brick pieces. So, don't mind if I do. There we go, and now we are going to have basically a brick pattern going right through the middle. Well, what do you think? I think I like it. Now, as for these windows, here's the deal. First things first, let me put in the glass blocks. We should still have some lying around. Yeah, there we go. We have 2 here and 3 here. We only need 4. So, there we go. I will put these in. Of course, they are rotated the wrong way, but that is easily fixed with the chisel. Is this the correct? It's a bit hard to say. I think this is correct. There we go. Okay, this looks correct. Next, I think I would like to give the same kind of decorative brick border for these windows. This will require even more bricks. So if you don't mind, I will have to sacrifice 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of these bricks. So yeah, As you can see, this will take quite a bit of time to finish everything because this is just one wall and we have just enough bricks to finish these windows. But I want this to look nice. So anyways, let's get to work. Okay, technically this can be the finished article, but I think it would look better if we had 2 more bricks here, and for that we will have to sacrifice the last 2 blue brick pieces. Yeah, I think this looks better than the other one. So, what do you think? I think I like it. But this is not quite finished yet. The pièce de résistance is going to be these wooden pine beam pieces. And here's what I had in mind. We are going to start these pine beam pieces right there and go all the way to the top. Right there. And then go across there and then all the way down there, and of course we are going to have a wooden trim piece on the bottom. Okay, now previously we lime washed the inside of these windows, right? Well, if we add in these, well, should we use the maple? Yeah, let's just use the maple. So basically if we use those maple trims, I think wait, it just switched. Okay, so as I was saying, if we put in these trim pieces, it will actually act as a kind of a border. So on the outside we have the brick and on the inside we have the wood, and these beam pieces act as a kind of a divider between them. I think that is going to look a lot better. And we are hungry once again. I don't know what causes this red glow during the night. I think it is the full moon. At least that would kind of make sense. Anyways, let me eat something. And before we go, I would like to finish this wall, and then I think that will give us enough time to do one more thing. So let me just quickly finish this one. Okay, so I think this wall is basically done, and it already used up every single piece of brick that we had. But I think the end result is pretty nice. We just now need to do this 3 more times, more or less. Anyways, before we go, I think I would like to build a small staircase going down into the basement. For that we will need more cobblestone pieces, I believe. But before we get to that, I think it would be best if we spent a bit of time warming up, because we are starting to get to dangerous levels. In the meantime, I suppose I will pick up the lantern so we can see what we are doing. Okay, so I think I will cook some food and then we will go to bed. I think I will cook this one. And maybe not the ladder. I think that ladder is going to be useful at some point. We cannot really cook these because these are chiseled, unfortunately. Anything else we want to get rid of? I don't think so. No, we can just use normal fuel. Okay, so you go in there. What do we want to cook? Okay, these are still going, so what do we want to eat? I suppose we can eat... That's bushmeat. Yeah, let's just go for a nice hearty... You know what, I will go for a full 6 portion. So a nice hearty meat stew with carrots and turnips. The usual, but this time a little bit more. Because these will not actually go into any crock pot. Okay, and that should also warm us up a little bit. As for the actual fuel, I think I will go for 3 units of peat. I think that should be enough. It's nice and hot, so I think that's going to give us enough. Maybe one more will be enough. And good morning. Well, while this was cooking, let me just pick up the things that we will need for the next stage. As I have said, we will need some cobblestone pieces. Where did I put them? Ah, right here. So granite cobblestone. I suppose we will need staircase pieces as well, but one thing at a time. And just to be on the safe side, I will put in one more peat. No, wait. I will put in this firewood. That should be okay. Yeah, okay. So while that one is cooking, we are not quite hungry anyway, so might as well get to work. We will definitely need some shovels. And some bronze pickaxe as well. And I suppose we will also need at least one door. Because we are basically going to replace that set of ladders with a staircase, and at the end of the staircase we will definitely need a door to actually keep the cellar sealed. So... I suppose, yeah, let's just keep using pine boards because I want to make sure that the doors we are using are as uniform as possible. Okay. Alright, so... This is going to be the entrance to the house. Right now it's a pet block. I think I will replace this one with a cobblestone piece. There we go. So the house is basically 2 tiles wider right now. I think I will do the same for the length, but that comes later. Now, if we are going to extend the length of the house as well, I suppose we will have to do the same for the cellar. Basically, the footprint of the cellar is this, what we can see. So if we are going to extend it this way by 2 tiles, I suppose we can have the entrance here, 1 tile over, so we can extend it one tile here, so that's 3. Entrance 1, 2, 3. And then the wall. Let me just double check. There we go. So 1, 2, 3. The entrance, and 1, 2, 3. That's 7. So yeah, I think we are going to have the entrance to the cellar right here, and we are going to push it back 2 tiles this way. Okay, for that we will of course need the pickaxe. Okay, so the door will go right here. Sure. Now let's bring this one all the way up to the top. And there we go. Yeah, this is where one of the stair pieces will have to go. So you will actually have to be like this, which means, yeah, this one have to turn this way. Yeah. Oh wait, this one has to go back. There we go. Okay, what do we need for cobblestone stairs? Cobblestone stairs. Okay, a bunch of stone and some blue clay. That's easy enough. How many we need? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh wait, the blue clay is in one of these, I believe. Yeah. Well, technically speaking, we could actually use one of these. These are already chiseled, so might as well. So basically you go in there, and we just need to cut these down. Also, we need to have the hammer in the offhand, so we can basically do this. And this one will definitely have to be cobblestone. Yeah, something along these lines. Also, I think I don't like having this landing be 3 blocks long, so I think I will do this instead. This will expose a bit of dirt, but we can plug those with proper cobblestone pieces. And this one, I believe, is not chiseled. Okay. Might as well put in the rest of the floor. So, yeah, there we go. Okay, I think you got the basic gist, I think. So basically, this is no longer needed. Before I, at least temporarily, I will keep using dirt to plug these holes, and once we have enough cobblestone, I will use those. But at least the cellar is sealed at this point. This one is half a day left. Okay, so basically this is the staircase leading down into the cellar. We are going to have a wall, so if I remember correctly, the house was 7 tiles wide before, so if we are going to extend it by 2, that's 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, which means that the corner piece will be here, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, right. There we go. Yeah, might as well dig out this side of the cellar. Let's reclaim some of these cobblestone blocks and... Oh wait, that's all dirt. That's not ideal. I was kind of hoping for stone blocks behind this wall, but well. So that's one, and that's another. Of course, at some point these will all be replaced by cobblestone blocks, but let's deal with one thing at a time. So, anyways, I think I will stop the episode right here. I don't think we are going to have too many time lapses, so I think I can manage with this amount of recording. Yeah, so I think I made my decision. I will definitely have to do the rest of the house off camera, at least the walls. After that, I will decide, but the rest of the house will take a long time and that will not be a very interesting thing to watch. So I will have to go out and mine a lot more chalk, a lot more blue clay to make more bricks and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, it's not going to be very, very interesting. So yeah, if you don't mind, I will cut the episode right here. All that is left to say is that thank you for watching. If you liked the video, you can leave a like, leave a comment, and maybe subscribe to the channel if you want. If you would like to support me a little bit more, you can do so by clicking the join button and becoming a channel member, which will give you a 1 week and ad-free early access to these videos. Once again, thank you for watching and thank you very much for your support. I will see you in the next one. Thank you and goodbye.